He says here, verse 33, take ye heed. Now that's solid. Take heed. In other words, watch. Be careful about this. Watch it. He says, watch and pray, for you know not when the time is. Now listen to this. For the Son of Man is as a man. Who's the Son of Man? Jesus, right? And remember, Jesus was the Son of Man when he took on a body and came to earth. Okay? So when Jesus left heaven, he wasn't the Son of Man. But when he got to earth, took on a body, he became the Son of Man. So now when this says, now watch this, for the Son of Man is as a man, okay? Now we know exactly when he was talking about. This was talking about him after he came to earth. You got that? Because before that, he was the Word made flesh, okay? Now, he says, for the Son of Man, Jesus, on the earth, is as a man taking a far journey. Now, what far journey did Jesus, when he was on earth, take? He never went more than 100 miles away from his hometown. So what far journey did he take? Back to heaven. Is that right? Now watch. He is as a man taking a far journey. Now, let me ask, did Jesus take a far journey? Yeah, we talked about that last night, right? He accomplished everything. So, who left his house and gave authority to his servants, and to every man his work. Do you get that? Jesus, the Son of Man, on earth, before he left earth, according to this, gave his authority. Now, let's read it. He says, and gave authority to his servants and to every man his work. So Jesus, while he was on the earth, he had to give authority, his authority, to every man to do his work. You got that? Jesus is talking about himself. Can we agree with that? Now notice what it says, that Jesus gave authority. The Son of Man here gave authority. Why? Because he was fixing to take a long journey. So Jesus, just before he took his long journey, he gave authority to his servants. Is that right? Okay. Now, again, this is proving that we have his authority. Okay? Now, listen, we don't have our own authority. We have his authority. You got that? Now, it says, who left his house and gave authority to his servants, to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. Watch ye, therefore, for you know not when the master of the house comes, at evening, or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning, lest coming suddenly he find you sleeping. Sleeping. Now, I thought that was strange because the word sleeping there, and if you look at what Paul said later, he said, awake to righteousness. So they were sleeping, right? And he says, lest coming suddenly he find you sleeping. Now watch this. And what I say unto you, I say unto all. You hear that? Well, but that was just for the 12. Him giving his authority, that was just for the 12. No. What I say to you, I say unto all. So that's every one of his servants has his authority to do his work. You got that? I'm just laying the groundwork because I want you to get a hold of this. Now, and he says, and I say unto all. Now, watch. In other words, be alert, okay? Luke chapter 10. Go to Luke chapter 10. Just, again, laying some foundation. Luke chapter 10, verse 16. He that hears you hears me. Now, this shows how united we are to him, okay? He that hears you heareth me, and he that despises you despises me, and he that despises me despises him that sent me. Notice the union. This is why he said, whatever you ask in my name, I'll do it. Is that right? Do you get that? That's how connected he is. That's why, as I said the other night, when Saul was on the road to Damascus, and Jesus said, Saul, why do you persecute me? And he was talking about the church, but he took it personal. Why? Because whatever anybody does to him, to us, they're doing to him. See, you've got to understand that this is what happened when you got born again. You were made one with him. See, in the old days, they had tanks, scuba diving tanks, and you had to have two, and they had to mix it perfectly. And they had this mixture going on. Then they decided, why don't we just pre-mix it? And they put it in one tank. That's what happened to us. They're used to, see, just like we have two lungs, but guess what? Those tanks, we had two of them, and then they were made into one. Now, the thing is, what they mix together, you can't really unmix. Why? Because it's blended there together. So that he that is joined to the Lord is one spirit. You got that? That's how closely united you are to him. You've got to realize when you move, he moves. You move your hand, he moves in you. Do you get that? If you move your hand and you're filled with him, he can't not move. You move him. Do you get that? Okay? Now,